Good morning, everyone. It's the end of another week at City Hall. Each week I try to provide you with updates on the things that have gone on this week during City Hall operations, as well as to give you a sense of what might be coming in the week ahead. This past week, we had the opportunity to share with the community a number of neighborhood initiatives, things that we believe these new programs will provide for better quality of life with regard to our neighborhood improvements, as well as to increase communication between residents and city government. Specifically, we have a home improvement program available to all residents throughout the city. We know that home repairs can be expensive, especially with the cost of inflation continuing to rise, as well as the difficulties some families have experienced as a result of employment shifts due to the pandemic. Through this home improvement program, the city will provide low-interest loans up to $15,000 at 3% interest, and I have to tell you that if you go out looking in the commercial market for a home improvement or a personal loan, you will find interest rates anywhere from the high 4% range and up. So our 3% interest rate over the course of 10 years is a very affordable way for you to obtain some funding to make those home improvements, whether it's roof replacement, siding repairs, porch repairs, garages, sidewalk replacement, all of those things which are each of us homeowners, all of those are our responsibility. We can provide funding through this low-cost loan program. Again, it's available to all residents. The loan is paid back over a 10-year period, and if you are interested in this program, please call 716-286-8800. When you get to that number, there will be a variety of options. Choose option 1 for more information on how to apply. Toward the end of summer in the year 2020, we were reviewing our community development block grant funds, and we discovered that we had some funds in excess, and the determination on how we were going to program them for the benefit of the community. At that time, I suggested to our consultants that we consider a sewer lateral repair program. Now, sewer laterals, if you're not familiar with those, are the pipes that connect your home's plumbing to the city sewer system. If you drive down many of the streets in the city of Niagara Falls, you'll see that there are depressions, dips, indentations, whatever you want to call them. Typically they are caused by some difficulty with the sewer lateral, either from a business or from a home. That sewer lateral may have some interference, may have some crack, may have some disruption. That's going to cause water to leak. That water that leaks begins to impact the roadway, and that's when those depressions come. That repair is the responsibility, again, of the homeowner. So you're responsible from the connection at your home all the way to the connection at the main sewer line, which can include, and many times does include, the area from the curb to the sewer line underneath the road. And yes, that is the responsibility of us homeowners. So in the end, those repairs can be quite costly, anywhere from $7,000 to $15,000, depending upon the contractor, as well as depending upon the nature of the repair that needs to be made. And so one of the things that we decided to do with these additional funds is create a sewer lateral repair program. Excuse me. Residents who live in community development block grant zones, and we have depicted those areas that are eligible, and it's predominantly a large portion, somewhere in the neighborhood of 75-80% of the city. Residents who live in the community development block grant zones will be eligible to apply for funding to repair the broken sewer laterals. You have to meet the certain HUD income requirements because these are federal block grant funding. But if you meet those requirements and the property is your owner-occupied principal residence, you'll be entitled to get this loan. This loan is forgivable. so that if you stay in the property over the course of 5 years, the loan is forgiven at 20% each year, and at the end of 5 years would be forgiven in full. So if you make a repair this year, remain in your house for 5 years thereafter, you will owe nothing. If you sell the house anywhere between that 5-year period, there'll be a computation as to how much would have to be repaid upon your sale. So again, if you're interested in this program, please call again 716-286-8800, and for this program, you will want to select option 2. Remember, there will be HUD income requirements and eligibility within the community block grant zone. For a few of our local residents, the city of Niagara Falls owns some vacant parcels, and some of those vacant parcels are placed between the primary residence of some of our city residents. What our administration is intending to do is to make those properties available to those adjacent homeowners. Now, this program doesn't really impact citywide, but there are 52 properties that fall into this program. And the city, our administration, is working out ways to make sure that this is very affordable. Our team here at City Hall wants to make sure that when we make these properties available to the adjacent homeowners, that it is not a burden to them. What will happen is we want to discuss how the property will be adjoined to your current principal residence property line, and then obviously go about the business of making sure that all of that is attended to for you so that it's affordable and it's effective for homeowners. We will be sending out letters to those homeowners who would qualify for this program. You will need to have the property that you are in has to be your primary residence. Property taxes on that property and any other properties that you own have to be paid in full. And obviously, this will extend the opportunity for some of these homeowners, build a garage, put in a garden, put in a pool, just have some private green space, whatever it is that will help you in your home to enjoy and relax. We want to try and make those properties available to those adjacent homeowners. So there'll be more on that to the impacted property owners by direct mail from our administration. We are, again, as I indicated, one of the things that we want to do is try to make sure that our administration is more responsive to residents. We are going to be providing an improved 311 program. We have, as we are beginning to upgrade our technology, we're working out the technical program bugs to be able to institute this program so that once you've reported a request, a concern, or an issue or a problem with regard to city service or city road or tree or any of those things that can sometimes be of difficulty in a neighborhood, you'll be able to track where that request has gone so that you can make a determination on how your complaint, your request is being handled, as well as the administration will be able to take a look at the length of time that it takes to get these issues resolved, at least responded to by our departments, so that we can become more responsive to residents' requests. From your landline, you would call 716-286-4311 or simply dialing 311 from your cell phone. Again, it'll be an opportunity for not only our administration to track the responsiveness for these concerns, but also the opportunity for you, the resident, to do that as well. We have launched Wednesday a text alert program. If you text the word resident to the following number, 716-325-5723, text resident to 716-FALLS-23, that's 325-5723, you'll be able to sign up for specialized alerts from the city. It's an opt-in program. We're not going to be storing or selling any information that we receive. The desire here is for us to be able to quickly and easily provide information to residents on things that are going along in the city, whether it is snow alerts, other emergencies, other closures, events that are happening, suggestions for some other programs. Whatever we can provide to residents in a quick and efficient manner, that's what this is designed to provide. We are using text alerts and not push alerts that are tied to an application because we believe that it's easier to get these alerts out to you in this fashion. Obviously, there's no response back and forth. This is simply information out to those who opt in. And so I'm asking anyone who has a cell phone. You don't need a smartphone for this. You simply need to have a phone that has text capability. And so if you text the word resident to 716-325-5723, you'll have a menu of options. You can select certain programs that you want to know about or get information on, or you could select all. And we'll be telling you about anything that comes our way, even including school information, water board information. The idea will be to get you prompt information on the events, occasions, emergencies that are occurring within the city of Niagara Falls. So there's information on all of these programs on my mayor Facebook page and on the city's website. So you can go to our Facebook pages or the city's website to explain more about any and all of these programs. And with regard to the text alerts, you'll even see that there's a QR code so that you can scan and sign up for these text alerts. I would urge everyone who is interested in getting immediate information, not waiting for news agencies to cover it, not waiting for the Gazette to come in the morning, but your ability to get information directly to you, please sign up for the text alerts. We have some exciting news from the public library. They've received a $28,000 grant from the Institute of Health, the Network for National Library of Medicine. The money is going to be used to purchase and to build soundproof, secure, and private booths where people can access telehealth services. You recall during the pandemic when a lot of the restrictions were put in place and we were doing an awful lot of our work virtually or in distant capacities, telehealth became a way in which so many of us were able to communicate with physicians and health professionals about various issues that we might have. Individuals who did not have the kind of computer technology that some homes have were at a decided disadvantage. So with this grant, individuals will be able to come to our library in a soundproof and secure way, be able to engage in telehealth services. So we appreciate our ability and the library's ability to provide this service to our residents. Ultimately, what we are hoping to do is to close the gap in those who have technology available to them and those who struggle with that. There are a variety of other projects that we'll be rolling out over the course of this year in an effort to try and bring internet access to every home in the city of Niagara Falls. We will, again, the library plans to build 2 sound dampening booths for library users to research both health topics and to conduct telehealth requirements. They'll have computers equipped with cameras and microphones to give residents an opportunity to connect with their doctors through telehealth. They will be on the first floor computer area of the main library, and one booth will be designed for a single user. So you'll have privacy, it'll be soundproof, you'll be able to communicate any sensitive health information without any concerns. We expect that within the next few weeks and perhaps by the end of May, these booths will be installed and ready for operation. This past Monday, I attended a grand opening for 2 of our city residents. They opened the first of 2 florist shops. The first Enchanted Florist shop, they have taken over ownership in the village of Lewiston. The second will be this coming week on Monday when they open under their ownership the Enchanted Florist located on Military Road in Niagara Falls. So I congratulate both Hassan and Gabriel Ford for their new adventure. I wish them well. I know both of them. They're very capable and competent people, and I'm sure that their business will be a success. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the need for lifeguards. You know that for the last 3 years, the pools in our city have not been opened. In 2019, they were not opened because of damage and a failure to repair. In 2020 and in 2021, they were closed as a result of the public health crisis. We will be spending a little more than $1 million to repair all 3 of the city pools, Center Court, 91st Street, and Hyde Park. In order for us to open these pools, we are required by state safety standards to have a certain minimum number of lifeguards. We are still below the minimum number required in order to be able to open up all 3 pools. There's nothing more that myself and our administration would like to do than to open all of these pools for everyone in the times that we have designated. But without the appropriate number of lifeguards, the pools, it will be difficult to open them. We also put out requests for recreation aids for the splash pads. We have sufficient rec aids for the splash pads. Our concern now is making sure that we get enough lifeguards. So shifts will be available for lifeguards Thursday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You must be 16 years or older and certified as a lifeguard. If you are not certified, we can assist you with that. You would start by putting in an application. You pay a $50 fee for the training course. When you complete the training course and are hired by the city, we will refund the $50 that you paid for the training course. And we will be working to provide that training with the assistance of our school district by using their pools with a lifeguard trainer. So the lifeguards will be earning $15 an hour to be out there at the pools, keeping everybody safe. We really are in need of additional lifeguards in order for us to be able to open the pools. I know that the community would like to have all of these pools opened, but in order for the community to have the pools open, the community is going to have to come forward with individuals to be lifeguards. So on our city's website, niagarafalls.org, niagarafallsusa.org, you will be able to find the link to the application. Just scroll down to the bottom of the home page, click on job openings, and you'll see it once you've opened that page. So again, we're very much in need of lifeguards. If you are 16 years or older, if you're certified as a lifeguard, great. We'd love to have you join our team. If you are not certified, we can assist you in becoming certified simply by following the application process. Again, we've also noticed a slight uptick in positive COVID cases in our community. That's happening really statewide. Again, as I do each week, I'm going to ask those who are not vaccinated to please go out and get a vaccine. If you've been vaccinated, go out and get a booster. I think some news will be coming out soon about a second booster. I would strongly urge anybody who has already received their shots and the first booster to get the second one. While we are seeing an uptick in cases, we are also recognizing that many of them are not being critical and or fatal. That's a consequence of individuals who have received the vaccine becoming positive and having milder symptoms. So there's a benefit to the vaccine. Even if you do contract the virus, the vaccine assists in a speedier recovery, less severe symptoms. So again, if you have family or friends who have not been vaccinated, please, vaccines are available at the hospitals, they're available at pharmacies. You really can get a vaccine for COVID anywhere these days. So please, I would ask everyone, as we get into the summer, we start to have more outdoor events, and many are being scheduled right now here at City Hall in order for us to participate in all of them safely, and safely not only for us, but safely for the people we care about, please make sure that everybody has a vaccine. I know that we experienced a little bit of snow over the last couple of days, and I'm as fed up with it as you are. But it looks like there's some good weather coming. Today promises to be a beautiful, bright, sunshine day. Keeping my fingers crossed. I've heard reports that Sunday could actually be somewhere near 80 degrees and clear. So let's hope that spring is really here. I know that our work crews are getting prepared to start doing some more extensive repair on some of our roads. It'll soon become road reconstruction season again, and there'll be more on that as we start that process. But again, as you get out and about this weekend, please make sure that you're safe. Do all that you can, again, to encourage others to be vaccinated. Enjoy the weekend, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.